Please bear in mind that our live trading room has educational purpose only. Trading effects on margin carries high level of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some, all, or even more than your initial investment. Please do not invest the money that you cannot afford to lose. Guys, good morning again. Welcome in our live trading room. Dollar in a sell-off mood everywhere. Good. We should have quite nice entry points at some point today. Don't forget that we are awaiting Fed minutes later today. Just 1 second. Yes, now it's the screen, the important one. So we do have FOMC meeting later today, and after 30 minutes later we got Mr. Draghi. Okay, so close to the end of the US session we are going to have some fireworks, possible fireworks on the market. And the truth is that actually we had some fireworks yesterday, right? Finally we moved to the downside on the stock. The first important support has been broken. Okay, we went strongly through the support. That's the decision point. So most probably anywhere in between 1965, 1968. If anyone wants to trade the futures, that could be potential entry with tight stop, maybe above 1970. Okay. So I'm gonna watch indices later today, especially around the Fed minutes, to see what's going to happen. Now, in regards to the calendar, actually, again, nothing special. During the Tokyo session, Westpac consumer sentiment 1.9, and we were waiting for spike in Aussie dollar, right? We are waiting for spike on Aussie dollar. As we are looking to sell around 94.30. Looks like as of now, the first one, previous support, now resistance, working fine. Okay, we are looking to sell here and eventually slightly higher if necessary. Okay, so I do expect, okay, the level has been tested twice already, so I do expect that intraday not many sell orders left here, so maybe spike towards the next selling area. Okay, and fall down towards 93.90, 93.80. And that's my plan for Aussie dollar. Okay. In regards to Aussie dollar, there is one more thing. Chinese CPI, PPI, okay. Lower CPI, 2.3, minus 1.1 PPI. Looks like market reacted positively into the Chinese numbers. And the final one, in regards to Aussie, is tomorrow during Tokyo session. Okay. Inflation expectations and unemployment change, unemployment rate, employment change, Chinese trade balance. That's gonna be very interesting from the Aussie perspective. Okay. Unemployment rate, market expectations are lower. Better Chinese trade balance eventually could help. But overall, if the unemployment rate is going to be really worse than the market expectation, then we can easily, if and at the same time we are going to be short, so easily we should hit our target. As you can see, my voice is, I'm losing voice. Simply, I'm losing voice. Sorry guys about this. Yeah, I have to take the rest after our meeting till the end of the week. Simply, I will not say any words. Okay. So we know, actually we can cancel this one yellow selling zone. That's our daily chart, and right now we're testing this low here from this breakout candle, and we are looking to sell at the open at this day, at that day, 94.30. Okay, so looking for spike to the upside to be able to sell Aussie. Cable, no change. It's good that we decided to take partial profit. Okay. It's good that we decided to take partial profit because of the channel. We went even higher, so it's looks like bullish flag. Okay. Incredible strong. Pound is incredible strong, and to be honest with you, especially after yesterday horrible data, I thought that we are going lower at least to 70.65. Looks like market decided completely opposite this time. Still, That's visible resistance. Okay, that's why for our remaining it's 48 bits, so it's still we are still in the market. But if you are not in the market, so this one is that's visible resistance level, also based on this intraday trend line. Okay, and the second level is 71.70. Okay, we made from this point, we already in the whole cycle we made yesterday lower low. Okay, so that was the move to the upside, Riley. Okay, that was the base, and market decides to drop. Okay, Riley, base, drop. And the important thing is that we never get back to 71.70 to retest those sell orders. Okay, to retest those sell orders. We had similar Riley based drop here. Okay, but orders were already retested few times. Okay, so that could be strong supply zone here, but 71.70 even stronger, right? And still that potential profit taking zone, and slightly lower, that could be 70, that could be entry point for temporary long position. Okay, so we just, if you were not short, we just hit a good entry level. The next one is 71.70. Euro dollar, sorry, euro dollar. Didn't we discuss the possibility? Sorry guys, didn't we discuss the possibility to the upside, huh? And there you go. We are trying to push prices higher. Okay, now what we have and where. Have to change the colors. Just 1 second, sorry guys, just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm almost done with it. Okay, clean. and there was there is a trend line. All right. In regard to the trend line, thanks to Anthony. So guys, what we have, as we discussed in a very short term, we did expect bounce above 36. The levels 36.20, 40, 60. Okay. As a potential target. In regards to selling areas, I would say that was the demand. Okay, we shoot up to the upside, so holds at the very first test. Okay, so I do expect 36.40 that we are going to have some problems here. Okay, and then as there we confirm the support here. Okay, we filled some buying orders, we pushed higher, we were trying to work higher. Then finally we decided, bam, to go lower from here to take out all these buy orders. Okay, so first zone 36.40, those buy orders because of this breakdown became most probably unfilled selling orders left here, supply zone, and supply zone here at the decision point 36.58, and that could be good point because of this trend line as well, right? So we may try to something like this up and then 36.60 to the downside. Okay, so that's my plan in regards to euro dollar. I still believe as you know, I still believe we will work lower to fill those buys orders, to see some stop hunting, and we will have a chance to rise bouncing off the trend line here or slightly lower. Okay, so that's my medium-term plan. Maybe slightly sorry, maybe slightly longer than medium, because we in a very short term we thought about we discussed the possibility of the move to the upside. In a medium term we discussed that we should from 36.40 fall down, so that's, let's say, longer term bounce off, and in a very long term something like this. So we are ready with euro dollar. Now market has to go our way, so that would be great. As of now, guys, so the hour before the open was very interesting. On the beginning of the hour we had sell-off, dollar sell-off, and now just before the euro open we are trying to get back to the opening levels. Euro dollar right at the open where we start 1 hour ago. Pound even lower, so Aussie is slightly stronger. Okay, now USD Canada. USD Canada, but let me change again the color. I know that I have to think about this yellow. It's not that great. But anyway, daily buying zone. We filled some buying orders. Okay, so that's possible that we are going bounce or go higher from here. But I do prefer to see what's going to happen if we are going to retest the low. Okay. Anyway, drop, base, Riley, and we retested already, so we filled some buying orders here as well. So overall, in total, it could be that as long as we are below some selling zones, it could be that we may even we can even make new low. That's also possible, okay? Because we filled some buying orders here, we filled some buying orders here already. Okay. Tough call, especially on Friday. Canada non-farm payrolls. If I'm gonna be okay, hopefully, maybe we will decide. Maybe we'll decide to go and cover Canadian non-farm payrolls. But guys, sorry, I can't promise anything today. As you can hear, I'm not good yet. Okay. So it's tough call in regards to Canada dollar. It's tough call. Right. Because we can easily retest 0563, the support based on a weekly chart. Okay. So we can work slowly to the downside and then strong bounce, right? Because some guys bought already. So we can easily stop them out, push prices lower, and then start new rally. So USD Canada, tough call for me at this moment. I would say very tough call for me right now. Uh, 2 minutes to open in Europe, so let's have a wait. And see the first reaction. That's the gold. I was looking to sell. Yesterday. Today, still looking to sell, maybe slightly higher. Okay, let's wait. Let's see what's going on at the open in Europe, and then let's discuss it next few crosses. Let me open dollar index. So the Europe is open. Let's see what they want to do. So there was some dollar demand just before the Euro open. Okay. Okay. So the best move happened before the Euro open, looks like. Sorry. Just 1 or 2 minutes more, not to lose any move eventually, and then we will go through some other crosses. Would love to see another spike higher, 36.40. That would be great. In the meantime, as we are looking at all those charts, let me have a look on Asian stocks. Nikkei just 0.10 to the downside. Shanghai -1. Hong Kong -1.56, but Hong Kong is still open. So Nikkei wasn't that bad. I thought that because of the strong yen, Nikkei is going to be weak. Okay. I'm looking at the news services. Sorry. Nothing here, nothing here. So let's get back and let's analyze. Few more crosses. I do like this gold here intraday. I don't like it based on the daily from the short perspective. That was the decision point here. We tested it once, strong pullback, and now we are here second time. So let's see if any sell orders sorry guys if any sell orders left here. Okay. Dollar yen, nice intraday zone. All right, nice intraday zone here. So we hit that zone, we've got bounce, okay, and we are really in a very important level in dollar yen. If we are going to give up here, that's the reaction point, that's the point where we start before the non-farm payrolls, okay, so non-farm payrolls, and we went even higher here. So that's pre-NFP reaction level to the upside, that's demand zone, and as of now looks like working fine. Okay, so definitely that's not a selling level. Now, as long as we are above, we still got the chances higher, especially if the Fed minutes is going to be positive, and if U.S. yields okay, especially in 10 years, if they could jump higher, then most of our dollar yen will go higher as well. Okay. But let's get back to our supply demand levels. We have had nice demand here, yeah, immediately retested higher, and okay, and it was down here. What do we have it here? We have it Rayleigh based, and this drop, okay, we reacted, we hit selling zone, decision point, bam, to the downside, okay, so this is done. This selling zone is done. Next one, is done as well. That was the demand zone, and that was the decision point. We went lower, we retested, bam, Rayleigh. So guys, for me intraday looks like all the supply here were done immediately when they appear, right? Supply, move down, retest, so we filling selling orders, bam to the downside, supply, filling selling orders, bam. So the only thing is around 101.70. So if you are long from the very bottom, okay, so I would take partial profit around 101.70, and then I would look for a break, and if we are going to break this level, that's possible that we are going to rise again towards 102.25. On the other hand, On the other hand, in my opinion, if we are going to break below, then we are going to hunt the stops below 101.25, and most probably finally we are going to hunt the stops we are discussing about below 180. Okay, so I would say critical area for bulls in between 101.25, 40, and as long as we are below 101.70, we've got the chance to move lower in that case. That's my opinion in dollar yen. Euro JPY. Magic, oh magic, magic, oh magic. Anyone? Long? No, I'm not long this time. No, not this time. Not this time. Okay, so what we have and where, there was a nice intraday trend line which kept the downside move yesterday. We are above right now. Let's start with daily. Okay. In total, we got range with false breakouts, breakdowns. The only thing worth to note here, it should be visible better this way, that way. Okay. And this channel, actually bear flag. So anyway, we made low, we went higher, we made lower, higher low, higher high. Looks like we are working on higher low, so we may push prices even higher before we will go lower. Okay. that could be the case. Otherwise, if we are going to decide to move lower from here, most sorry guys, most probably we are going to stop at 37.35, this daily demand zone, and we can easily get back to the channel and push prices higher towards 139.70, 40. That's the story on daily chart. Intraday, The same story like dollar yen. Demand zone. Well, most probably we filled almost all buy orders. And we went higher. Now, the last thing we had here, it was the Riley, the base. I'm gonna to use different shape. Let me show you guys. That could be the trap, but Riley, this is the base. And the drop toward the demand zone, yellow demand zone. Now the question is, if there are any sell orders left here because of this shadow here. Can you hear? Can you see? Okay. Look, from this consolidation we were trying to push higher, but we never retest the sell orders. So that could be first point around 38.57, 38.60. We may see some pullback from. Okay. Another question we may ask ourselves, support, visible support, bounce of support, Riley decision point, bam. If it's only retest, but even if it's a retest only, still some sell orders, most probably some unfilled sell orders left here. Okay. And the next level around 38.75. Okay. Where we were trying to hold the support, buy orders, and supply decided to go lower from here. So definitely it's worth to watch around 38.60 and then 38.78. Okay. Maybe something like this intraday. But still, guys, as I mentioned in our daily comment yesterday, almost magic support, 138. It looks like, yeah, it's almost magic, huh? Plus minus 20 pips. Okay, so we have to be very careful with short sight here. Okay, let's have a look. Ay, gold. Hate it. Guys, 2 minutes. Small portfolio, as you've heard. I need to take the pills. Just 2 minutes, okay? 2-3 minutes water break, and I'm going to get back to you guys. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Let's continue. So Euro JPY, let's have a look in Pound JPY. Okay, sorry. Looks like the trend line doesn't work anymore. I had three meetings yesterday, and two of you guys were trading pound yen. Hopefully you were able to finally to take some profit. Okay, and we were discussing this possible move. Okay, where is the top? We decided to go here. We missed the final point by few points, but hopefully you not left the position, and hopefully you are able to cut it off with small profit or at entry level. Now, in regards to pound, we have to remember that we've got Bank of England, okay, tomorrow. Most probably non-event, and that could be actually that could spur some sell-off on pound if it's not going to be if any statement will disappoint. Yeah, there should be the statement tomorrow. So if the bulls are going to be disappointed, then we may see some sell-off. Okay. So we may see sell-off. That was the initial. That's why I, in the afternoon comment pre-US Open, I mentioned that I would like to sell closer to 175. Okay, that's the decision point. We went below support. Okay, that's another. But look, guys, we were in consolidation here, so selling orders, most probably selling orders are filled here. Of course, it's worth to watch this whole zone and the move up. Okay, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the prices react around 175. Okay. And one more thing in regard to pound yen. We did not test on dollar yen and euro yen. We did test demand levels. Okay, so what we may see, that's the final moved lower to test this buying orders and move higher, because looks for me that we did not finish the move. We may easily start to fall from here, last swing. Okay, and we are reacting close to the swing. Okay, Looks for me like we will try to go lower towards, one moment, 73.55 on a bit, right? So the profit taking area is plus spread. And we do have a chance to react here, but it could be only supply based simply on the swing, right? Sorry guys. So that's interesting. Let's see what's going to happen here. We were trying to react into that area, but we're trying to hold this dynamic 20 period moving average. Okay. Let's have a look on other yen cross. Yes. Aussie yen. That's the daily. And to be honest with you, after this false breakout, we get back exactly to the lowest points of this consolidation, but we are trying to hold the level here, and it looks like market got the problem to decide what next. In between, we are trapped right now in between 95 oh sorry 95.60, let's say, and 95.15. Right, we are trapped here and here. So let's wait. Let's wait for market to decide where they want to go, and then let's try to join them. Okay. Nothing extraordinary, nothing fancy here. It's not necessary to chase the prices here on the Aussie yen. It looks like after this strong sell-off, intraday sell-off, we're trying to consolidate here. Okay. We were trying to move out of this box. That's the demand which was retested. That's possible that we will try to push the prices higher. But in regards to Australian dollar, remember about the numbers during the nearest Tokyo session, job market from Australia, right? And to be honest with you, I was expecting, in regards to Aussie overall, I was expecting that Chinese number, the Aussie sentiment will push prices higher towards 94.30, and that before we will start the meeting, either we are going to be in the market short or we are going to be stopped out working with the another selling zone. Okay, but we are still below this 94.14, and as I've shown you, that's the low of this day where when we were trying to make a breakout, right? But I'm looking to open at the opening level at that day. Okay. Euro is trying to work lower. Again, we missed by 8-9 pips our selling zone. Pound trying to hold this 71.25. Actually trapped right now. Nothing special with dollar yen. Euro JPY in the middle, in between two zones. Dollar Canada. And Aussie. Let's wait a few minutes. Let's see if we can have something tradable. And thanks to Mark and Anthony, let me show you. Let me show you Kiwi. Fitch came, rating agency Fitch came out yesterday with bullish sentiment. They raised the outlook. But guys, nothing new, and thanks to as I mentioned, thanks to Anthony and Mark. We agreed that's steep, but anyway, it's slightly above. It's around 88.60 right now. It's still rising, and it's a daily, so let's change the color. Okay, it's rising. That could be good selling area, and that could be the huge opportunity around New Zealand Central Bank rate decision. Okay, and we discussed it during our one-to-one meetings. The potential to the downside, it's, of course, I agree, it could be treated as a gambling trade, but potential to the downside is quite good. So maybe it's we are going to discuss before the rate decision in New Zealand. But maybe just in short, maybe it's going to be worth to be short QE before the rate decision, because if there, do you remember the Goldman Sachs note week or 2 weeks ago that they are almost sure that we are going to have another rate hike by 25 basis points, okay? So if there is no hike, so there are going to be most probably strong reaction to the downside, okay? But also during my one-to-one meetings yesterday, we agreed that even if there are going to be hike, most probably 80% is priced in already. So we may see spike to the upside and then sell off. So even if we are going to lose the money on that trade because of the huge spike or whatever, the risk reward of this trade should be on our side. But we will have a time to discuss it in the room. So no worries. Just to give you a heads up that yeah, that would be great. Okay. And we've got some moves on the dollar yen. Watch this 101.70-75 area. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, USA. And I actually I like your view, guys, because yeah, during those 3 meetings, you told me that you do not expect any important breakouts or breakdowns during the July. So that's the hint for me as well. Hey, come on, guys, show us something. Show us your hands. Where you want to go? Okay. Let's switch to 15-minute chart on euro dollar. Yeah. Looks like we are changing the intraday bias from buying deep to selling Riley. We moved higher. Most probably we based and we are lower right now. Let's go lower. Yeah, definitely. Drop, base, Riley. Okay. We reacted here, but the move higher was very weak. Now we went below this demand zone. So now that's the Riley based here drop as a whole move, or Riley base drop as this move here. So guys, let's see if we can get move back towards 36.25. So that could be intraday selling opportunity with tight stop above. Of course, only if we are going to stop within that tight zone. Okay. Otherwise, still 36.40 is the zone where I would like to sell euro dollar. Looks like short term, very short term intraday, we switch from buying dip to selling Rileys. Okay. That's how it's look for me on euro dollar. Actually, we can stay with this 5-minute chart. Okay. Dollar yen trying, but look guys, look where is the reaction, market reaction. Exactly to the exactly at decision point. Exactly at decision point. So that's gonna be interesting as well. Uh, uh, guys, remember about FOMC minutes and remember about the Draghi. So I would say that maybe if you are trading in very short term, I would say that I would skip trading at least 2 hours before. But of course, if you are going in a slightly, let's say medium term, if we are going to see 36.40 in euro dollar, for example, before, I would say that's anyway opportunity to sell euro dollar. But if you are trading very short term, right? If you are making like trading for 10-15 pips, very short term, then I would definitely stop trading hour, 2 hours before. Okay. Guys, thanks to Saxo Bank Trading Desk, option desk, Aussie. In the current world of low implied volatility, we are now seeing one of the majors making a small breakout of the trend. Aussie USD vols are massively beat this morning. Fronted vols are beat because of the employment number tonight, but the entire curve is roughly 0.4 higher from yesterday. So looks like the option traders are prepared already for fireworks on Aussie. At least they do expect the volatility. Maybe it's not a directional, saying nothing about the direction, but it's saying that the higher than usual volatility is possible. Okay. Okay, there you go. Let me take a look at the calendar again. It's empty. It's empty. We are going to have just Halifax HPI from UK within the next 11 minutes. That could be the reason pound is weakening, because the expected number, market is expecting weaker number. And then really crude oil inventories, the 10-year bond auction later today, before the FOMC meeting minutes, could have influence on dollar yen. So I would say from 6 UK time today could be busier than during the European session. Okay. The crude oil inventories, then auction of the 10-year bond, FOMC, and Mr. Draghi. Ha! Of course, it's a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised that Mr. Draghi scheduled his conference here 30 minutes after FOMC to eventually prevent euro going higher, to say something about the eurozone, to push euro lower. But guys, that's the joke, guys. Yeah, dollar yen, that's gonna be interesting here, right? That's gonna be interesting here. Bulls trying to keep it higher. I'm not the seller dollar yen here. I would rather go. Yeah. Just 1 second, guys. I would rather go with pound yen. If you want to sell any cross with yen because of this swing here, as long as we are below 74.26. Also remember that we are close to the Halifax HPI number, so maybe it's better to wait overall in total. I wouldn't go short dollar yen because the overall dollar sentiment looks not bad. We've got the pullback on euro dollar. We've got move lower on pound USD. We are going higher overall on dollar JPY. We are lower on Aussie USD, right? We are still above the support on dollar CAD. So overall, as of now, it could easily change within the next few minutes. But As of now, it's not that bad with US dollar holding the ground. Okay. So here euro dollar watching 36 25 26. Okay. Pound, nothing. Of course there's plenty of things to watch, but yeah, sitting short. If you are not short, guys, you got the chance, right, on the retest of the trend line right here, decision point to go lower. Of course we filled some selling orders, but as we discussed it right at the open, that's the level, and the next one here 71.70. Aussie, we are still looking for higher prices, eventually to go short, slightly higher prices. Okay. Six minutes and we'll have a number from UK. Sorry guys. Nice sell off on pound. I'm watching on other monitors, other crosses. Euro Aussie went higher from yesterday low. We had discussed it during one-to-one meetings yesterday. There is a supply zone between 88.20, 88.40 on QE, right? So if you want to at some point trade it, so 88.20, 88.42, that's the zone before the rising trend line we discussed it. Okay. Yeah, nice move on the pound. And I had my first training yesterday before the UK numbers, and we were discussing about buying possibilities around the trend line, around this 79.20 buying zone, and we miss it. We miss it by a few pips. Bam. Then 79.60, slightly above 60, we've got this selling zone, and looks like market wants to, and as I wrote yesterday, 79.30 should provide the support. Looks like market is working towards 79.60. So if that's correct, so that's showing that pound could be weaker within the next few hours. Yeah, that's nice sell-off. Sorry guys, sorry, I have to pick up this phone. Let me switch off my phone. Okay, what was the number? Can't see it here, can't see it here. That's time where we should be careful in regards to pounds, as we retesting this eventual top of the channel. So watching pound carefully right now. Let's switch to lower time frame. Would be good to see pound lower than 71.10, below this consolidation. Like pam 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 pam, like this would be great. Okay. Let's see. I still do believe that 70.65 is a potential target. Dollar yen. So based on the information from the Saxo Bank option desk also, right, most probably it's worth to watch Aussie dollar afternoon. So let's have a look. We discussed Aussie USD, Aussie JPY. Let's have a look on Aussie with Kiwi. That's why I would like to show you the chart. Daily chart, guys, and we are dynamic demand, static monthly demand. Okay. Definitely it's worth to watch what's going to happen during the day. If we can get some hint in regards what the number could be from US guys later today. Of course, it's too late for us here in Europe to watch Aussie job market. Okay. Looks like after the false breakout, the Aussie had the false breakout everywhere, right? I wouldn't be surprised to see the prices get back to 105. We've got the levels here. That's both important levels. But anyway, I wouldn't be surprised to see, because of this false break, to see prices to get back to the bottom, total bottom of this range around 105, okay? That was the long range we discussed a few times. False break. We knew it, at the top of the channel. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the prices lower. But it could be very quick move right after the number, and then move back to pre-number levels. Euro Aussie. Just one moment, because we got some action on pound. European indices are trying to make new low. We are very close. We are around yesterday lows right now. Okay. So Euro Aussie. On daily, the very interesting situation here. Okay, that's the support, that's the demand, slightly lower. Okay, on daily, that's the monthly visible demand, and we are right within all those zones on daily. Okay, we've tried to go higher, but it could be it could be trap. 1, 2, 3, false break to the upside on euro dollar, and we are going lower. So we could easily end up at the bottom of this consolidation, okay? And most probably we are going to have the final direction after the job number. And we were discussing the buying possibility yesterday. All right, around those levels. Guys, let's make short break. Then let's try to summarize and water break. Then we'll watch some crosses and let's have okay. So small break, summarize, and that's gonna be all. Yeah, okay, guys. So simply I have to have water very often, otherwise cough. So let's try to watch Aussie during the US session to get some hints where they want to leave the Aussie before the US session ends. Of course, FOMC minutes could have influence here, but anyway, it's worth to watch because we are Aussies overall at the crossroads, right? Either with USD, JPY, Kiwi, Euro, as I've shown you, it's a 50-50, I would say. So yes, the job number is going to be important during the Tokyo session. Now, guys, let's get back to majors. Euro dollar, okay, short-term trading. We went higher, Riley. We based and we made low, okay? So I would say in very short term, 36.26 with dive stop above 31. That could be opportunity. Overall, I'm looking to sell and targeting 36. Of course, this short-term trade from 26, the target around 10 and then 35.85, the second target, okay? Looking to sell around 36.40 in a medium term based on the zones we discussed earlier, and I'm gonna to target 35.85 as the first target, and then I'm going to, if it's going to happen, then I'm going to move for the remaining 50%. I'm going to move the stop to entry level, and I'm going to wait for this final breakout to the downside we were discussing on daily chart, okay, here. Toward this line, okay? And then we'll look eventually for buying opportunity. Right? Okay. Pound. Sitting short, as discussed yesterday in my comment, 71.25, 35 was selling opportunity yesterday, and today, right at the open of our live trading room, we are discussing that that's the selling level. The next one is 71.70, the supply zone, which has not been tested yet, right? I do expect, of course, we can bounce because of this top of the channel, which has been broken here, okay? So we may find support right now, and we can try to go higher. But guys, Riley based and we went lower, okay? Would be great, as I mentioned, to go slightly lower below 71.10 to confirm this in a short term. But guys, if you are short from around 40 and we are right now at around 15, so then in a very short term, that's quite a nice profit. So you can close 50% of your trade here to collect some pips. Remember, quite busy afternoon because of the FOMC, because of the Draghi right after, and before we've got this 10-year US auction. So quite busy afternoon compared to European morning. Okay, dollar yen. Dollar yen, two important zones as discussed. To the upside it's 101.75 around, okay? And look guys, how to the point we reacted to the supply zone, decision point here, okay? And bottom side, 101.25 and finally 180, okay? And we are trapped right now. I would be very careful, wait for FOMC minutes. Look for some hints where they want to go. Okay, European stocks trying to recover from yesterday low. Still no new lows today. I'm watching UK index and German index. Okay. Sorry. Aussie, FOMC minutes, and then Australian job number and Chinese trade balance. So we are looking to sell here. If we are going to be stopped out, we are looking to sell here. Okay. Good job number could easily push prices much higher. Then we will switch again to buy deep. With the rest, we discussed Aussie yen, Australian dollar euro, Australian dollar kiwi, and really all depends what the number is going to be. Okay. Pound yen. As explained, as I answered one of the question, I wouldn't go short right now dollar yen because of the overall dollar strength in the market. Of course, we are right at supply zone in dollar yen, but I would prefer to go short pound yen, and as explained, because of the swing. And look, we retested. I mentioned the stop slightly above where we are here. We are going slightly lower, and as explained, I still do think that we should, of course, on the FX market nothing is for sure, but in my opinion we've got the chance to test 71.55, okay, as long as below the swing, right? Euro JPY, again, magic, oh magic, 138, but I wasn't long this time, okay, buying zone, I was not long this time. If you were, then congrats guys, time to take partial profit. And 138.55 we've got the first potential supply zone, and around 38.75, 78.80 another supply zone. Okay, so be careful. And as discussed on daily, that's few possibilities here. Just 1 second. Let me make those intraday zones make not visible on daily. And higher time frames. Let's get back to daily, now better. Okay, so few possibilities based on the daily. Okay, 1, 2, 3, we got a chance to go even higher from here. So that could confirm the magic of the 138, but also we cannot rule it out that first we will try to break down based on the current market sentiment, right, strong sell-off on stocks yesterday, to test this daily demand zone and quick move back, strong strong rejection, huge demand, and go higher. Okay, so in the medium term, depends what's going to happen. If we are going straight here toward the top of the channel, then in the medium term we will try to sell top of the channel. Okay, if we are going to break from here to the downside, we'll try to buy this supply zone on the move back towards. Okay, so that's in medium term. Intraday, as discussed, right? We're trapped. So if we are discussing very short-term trades, guys, be careful, especially around 2 hours before FOMC meeting. Don't be trapped. Okay, don't try to trade very close to the FOMC minutes. I would skip day trading. I would finish day trading today before the 10-year bond auction in US. The bond auction could generally have influence on dollar, but particularly dollar yen. Okay, dollar Canada, tough call, and we have Friday Canadian job market. First demand, which has been tested already. Second demand, which has been tested already. Okay, supply. So total, we are trapped right now. So I would be very careful here with Canadian dollar. Okay, and gold, I need something more here. That potential selling opportunity, as discussed earlier, but something is missing for me here. Okay, so guys, pretty much that's it. As I mentioned earlier, if I'm going to be good tomorrow evening, okay, then we will make an update, and most probably we will try to cover Canadian job market. Forgive me if not, right? I have to fully recover for the next few days, so I will eventually completely be off on from my trading. Of course, I'm going to prepare with my colleagues some comments, so here is not a problem at all. But definitely it's too long, so I have to take care of myself this time. Okay, guys. So I would like to say big thank you for the last 2 hours, guys. Be careful, especially evening. So if you are on the market with stops already at entry level, then it's okay. But if you are on the market and it's going to be like 1 hour left to US auction, be careful. Try to manage your position accordingly. Especially that 1 hour later we've got we've got FOMC minutes, and then half an hour later we've got Mr. Draghi. So in total, you may want to have longer break. Let's say if you are safe with your position, you can make your longer break and then watch the last 2-3 hours before the US close. That's possible that we are going to see some fireworks. That's it from me. Thank you very much for your time. If we are not going to meet on Friday, then of course we are going to update the website with the upcoming webinars next week. There is a possibility that we are going to have a trading marathon next week. My colleague is checking the calendar plus earnings report, because earnings in US earnings seasons just started in US, so we would like to see what the sentiment on the beginning, and if there is a, market is long overall in total. Market is strong long on US equities. So if sentiment will turn into negative, that could spur some action on FX market, right? So we are checking what's going on, and if there is any chance that we will have some trading possibilities and prepare a trading marathon, we will of course let you know. Guys, have a great day. Don't chase the market, okay? Happy trading. Any questions, just let us know via email. We are here to help. Have a good day. My name is Piotr. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.